a band called Sabaton. I've reviewed one of their songs before, and it's called Red Barron.
Nothing there in between. The flying circus on the man from Russia. The sky in a plane, this man commands his domain. The western frontier all the way to Russia. Just from above, you're under fire. Stay red as blood, is roaming higher. Born a soldier from the horseback to the skies. That's where the legend will arise. And he's flying higher, the king of the sky. He's flying too fast and he's flying too high. Higher, an eye for an eye. The legend will never die. First to the scene, he's a lethal machine. He's not the April and the tide is turning. Fire the whale, it's the thrill of the kill. For invasion down with engines burning.
I'm going to stop here because we can go back to the beginning of that verse. Just because, well, we can. The whole beginning, so cool because it's very moving pictures. It's very silent movies, very that organ, the little organ in the movie, in the silent movies sounding. So it really set the date. So the Red Baron, it's Sabaton is huge on doing songs about really interesting stuff in history. The last song I reviewed was a song called Bismarck, which was a German warship that was ahead of its time, bigger and harder than anything the English or the French had. And now the Red Baron, this is actually a pilot, a German World War I pilot who has apparently something like 80 combat wins under his belt before he died in war, I believe. I believe he was shot down as well. But yeah, he won 80 combat fights during World War I. And so they're basically singing and performing a story about how badass he is, 80 air fights, 80 combats in a plane like that just... I don't know. That's nuts. I couldn't imagine. That's impressive. So clearly he deserves the reverie, the relevance, he deserves the song and the hardcore. One thing I notice is even with Bismarck, and this again, they have a really great ability. They have a really great way of making a hook. Like their choruses, like it's just, I'm not meaning to make fun of it. It's catchy. You hear it and you're like, yeah, everybody will, nobody, I could make a grandmother listen to it and she'd be like, oh, that's catchy. It's catchy. It has a bounce in it and it's hardcore, but it has it's catchy. I don't know how else to put it. Anyway, let's go back to the beginning of this phrase if I can. Hey everybody, if you're enjoying the content and you would like to see the channel grow, why don't you join us over on Patreon? On Patreon, we're going to have exclusive episodes of reactions, music history, as well as live streaming and performance behind the scenes of my travels and everything there in between, all wrapped up in one place. I hope to see you over there. Until then, let's get back to it. All right, here we go.
Fire the whale, it's the thrill of the kill. For invasion down with engines burning. Embrace the flame, red squadron leader. Call out his name, Protector Flieger. In the game to win, the gambler rolls the dice. 80 allies paid the price. And he's flying higher, the king of the sky. He's flying too fast and he's flying too high.
like that.
The king of the sky is flying too fast again, is flying too high, is flying higher. An eye for an eye, the legend will never die. Higher.
I gotta stop here before they tell you about all this sort of stuff, which is very, very cool. I think that's what it's going to do for the next bit. Again, levels. Said it about the previous song. I'll say it about this song. They pulled everything back in that bridge, made it kind of bare bones, and just had the guitar just kind of doing the little riffy thing, little bit of that melody line in there, and then build it up a little bit. The drums come in a little harder, and then the voice comes in. Then there's a big drum fill. It just builds up, and builds up, and it draws everybody in, because now it's probably just going to repeat itself. But it's almost like a palate cleanser, if you will. You know, it settles you down. Ooh, gets you more enticed again, and then it jumps back into it, and you're ready for it. You know, it's really, really cool. Again, as I said, yeah, he kind of spelled it out. 80 kills. I can't pronounce his name. I'm not going to attempt to. I don't want to sound like an idiot. But yeah, those layers. I really, really dug that bridge. All right, let's go back so we can get to this bit. Fight was shut down in 1980 over France.
Born a soldier from the horseback to the skies, and the legend never dies. And he's flying, and he's flying, and he's flying higher. The king of the sky is flying too fast, and he's flying too high. Higher, an eye for an eye, the legend will never die. The king of the sky is flying too fast and he's flying too high. Higher, an eye for an eye, the legend will never die.
Oh, awesome. Hey guys, if you're enjoying the content, why don't you join me over on Discord? You could join the conversation or even start your own. You could post your requests. You could put forward your votes towards what might come out next week, next month. Who knows? Come on over and join us. Talk to you soon. Let's get back to it.